Thank you. Thanks a lot. How we doing today? Once again, my name is Charles with Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source. Good to see you once again, my friends. Listen, there's one thing that I really want to touch on today, real quick here, is the funding and what we're doing right here at Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source. And I really want to zone in on our small businesses, because the small businesses, as you already know, are very important. That's really what makes the economy go round. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. The SBA is actually extending the 90% guarantee up until the end of April. Okay, basically what that means is for all your small businesses that needs any type of funding in regards to going through the SBA, the Small Business Association, you will have up until April 30th for that 90% guarantee. In layman terms, that means that the bank actually only has a 10% risk, meaning that the banks are more apt to approve different types of projects that they normally would not approve. They have sort of that gray area, that gray window. So this is a prime opportunity to get your projects in to Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source, us right here, so that we can review those projects, make sure they qualify for the SBA funding, and we can take advantage of that. That 90% guarantee basically means that the government actually backs that particular loan 90%. So if you happen to default on that particular loan, the bank only has a 10% risk. They're only losing 10% versus 25%, because in most cases the SBA only guarantees a 75%. They only guarantee that loan 75% of that loan, meaning if you default, you know, the government is actually going to cover 75% of it, and then the bank has to take the 25% risk. But right now, the banks are being very, 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 very aggressive. So all my funding sources out there that's SBA backed, okay, they're being extremely aggressive. That's why it's very important at this point that you get your files into me right now so that we can review them and submit them to underwriting for final approval before the end of the month. So without further ado, just want to touch on that real quick. And once again, we are aggressively funding all types of projects here at Bartholomew Enterprises Commercial Funding Source, all the way from your hotels to your restaurants to your churches to your startup business to your working capital, your entire gamut, your gas stations, your auto reparts. We're funding in every aspect of commercial real estate. So once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call at 404-419-2119. Once again, that's 404-419-2119. Or you can go to www.bartholomewenterprises.com. Until next time, my friends, ciao.